Welcome, sweeties. Laura here. Today we're exploring a question we all wonder: how do others see us? The tarot acts as a mirror, reflecting the energies we project, often without realizing it. We'll use a 3-card spread to illuminate how we're perceived. This isn't about judgment, but about understanding and aligning our inner truth with our outer expression. We'll look at the 3 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the 3 of Pentacles. Let's shuffle the deck and begin this journey of self-discovery. Our first card in this exploration of perception is the 3 of Swords. This card often evokes a strong emotional response, and today we'll delve into how that imagery translates into how others perceive us. We'll examine the symbolism, both upright and reversed, to understand the nuances of this powerful card. The central image is stark and unforgettable, a heart pierced by 3 swords. This isn't a subtle image, it speaks of deep emotional pain, of a wound that cuts to the core. Above this wounded heart, we often see rain pouring from dark clouds. This rain isn't gentle, it's a downpour, suggesting a release of pent-up emotions, a cleansing, albeit painful, experience. The storm represents the turmoil within. In tarot, the number 3 represents creation, growth, and manifestation. It's the energy of bringing something into being. But here, with the 3 of Swords, that manifestation takes the form of a painful realization of truth. It's not just any truth, but one that pierces the heart, causing significant emotional distress. This card highlights the intersection of intellect and emotion, and how sometimes understanding can bring sorrow. Swords, as a suit, symbolize intellect, logic, and communication. They represent the power of the mind, our ability to analyze, to discern, and to express ourselves. However, the swords can be a double-edged weapon, often bringing both clarity and pain. The clarity comes from understanding, but the pain arises from the nature of that understanding. It's the difference between knowing something intellectually and feeling it emotionally. When the 3 of Swords appears upright in a reading, it often suggests that others see you as someone who's endured heartbreak. They recognize that you've experienced significant emotional pain and that you're not afraid to wear your wounds openly. There's a vulnerability in your presentation, a willingness to be seen as you are, scars and all. They may admire your resilience and honesty. Your ability to face difficult emotions head-on can be inspiring to others, knowing you value truth over comfort. You're not one to shy away from difficult conversations or uncomfortable realities. People trust you for your directness. They know you'll give them an honest answer, even if it's not what they want to hear. You don't sugarcoat reality. You present things as they are, without unnecessary embellishment or false optimism. You're seen as someone who processes pain in a healthy way and moves through it, not bottling it up. You allow yourself to feel, to grieve, and to learn from your experiences. Your intellect is respected. People value your insights and your ability to analyze complex situations. You cut through confusion and get to the heart of matters. You have a knack for identifying the core issues and addressing them directly. Others see your wisdom as hard-won, gained through experience and introspection. They understand that your insights come from a place of deep understanding and your vulnerability as strength. You're not afraid to show your emotions, and that makes you relatable and approachable. You might be the one who points out uncomfortable truths, the one who dares to say what others are thinking but afraid to voice. You are catalyzing necessary change by bringing hidden issues to light. Your honesty can be a catalyst for growth and transformation, both for yourself and for those around you. If you've recently faced loss, people sense your sorrow. They recognize the pain you're carrying and may want to support you, offering a shoulder to cry on or a listening ear. The rain in the card is often seen as emotional release, a necessary part of the healing process. And because you're comfortable with your own emotions, you help others process their feelings too. You create a safe space for vulnerability and emotional expression. When the 3 of Swords is reversed, the energy shifts dramatically. The way others perceive you can change significantly. Others may see you as avoiding painful truths, as someone who's unwilling to confront difficult realities. Or they might perceive you as holding on to old wounds, unable to let go of past hurts and move forward. They might perceive you as stuck in the past, dwelling on what was rather than focusing on what could be. You appear unable to let go or heal, trapped in a cycle of pain and resentment. Some may find your communication style sharp or critical, even aggressive. Your words may come across as harsh and unforgiving. Your words are used as weapons, intentionally or unintentionally inflicting pain on others. You could be seen as suppressing emotions, burying your feelings deep inside rather than dealing with them in a healthy way, with unresolved pain leaking out in other ways, manifesting as anger, resentment, or passive aggression. Others might feel they have to walk on eggshells around you, afraid of triggering an emotional outburst. They are sensing your sensitivity and trying to avoid causing you further pain. There's a risk of being perceived as bitter, jaded, and cynical, or as someone who clings to suffering, finding a strange comfort in their pain. Alternatively, and more positively, you may be seen as struggling to heal, actively working on your emotional wounds but still facing challenges, making progress but not quite there yet. You're on the path to recovery, but the journey is ongoing. In some cases, people might view you as intellectually dishonest, perhaps twisting facts or rationalizing your behavior to avoid confronting uncomfortable truths. You are twisting facts to avoid reality, creating a narrative that protects you from further pain, but ultimately hinders your growth. The upright card attracts empathy and understanding. People are drawn to your vulnerability and want to offer support. The reversed card, however, can push people away, creating distance and misunderstanding, making you seem unapproachable, as if you've built a wall around yourself to protect yourself from further hurt. On a positive note, the reversed card can also show that you're in recovery, actively working to heal from past wounds. You're on a healing journey, working to heal, processing your emotions and learning to move forward, with hope visible to others, signaling that you're not defined by your past pain and that you're capable of finding joy and fulfillment again. The Three of Swords asks a crucial question. Are you seen as a truth teller, someone who values honesty and integrity above all else? Or as someone trapped by sorrow, defined by your past pain and unable to move forward? It's a mirror reflecting how we process and communicate pain, revealing the impact our emotional state has on our interactions with the world. How we handle our wounds, whether we confront them directly or try to suppress them, shapes how others perceive us, influencing their interactions and expectations. This card invites us to reflect deeply on our emotional landscape, on the visibility of our inner battles, and how those struggles are projected onto the world around us. Ultimately, the Three of Swords challenges us to consider: what do you want others to see in your heart? Do you want them to see resilience, honesty, and a commitment to healing? Or do you want them to see bitterness, pain, and a refusal to move forward? The choice, ultimately, is yours. Our second card in this exploration of perception is the Knight of Swords. This card embodies a dynamic force, a whirlwind of intellect and action. It invites us to consider how our mental energy is projected and received by the world around us. What kind of impact do we have on those we interact with? The card depicts a figure charging forward with unwavering determination, sword raised high. This isn't a leisurely stroll, it's a full-on sprint, fueled by purpose and conviction. The knight is single-minded, focused on a specific goal, and ready to overcome any obstacle in their path. Notice the wind swirling around the knight, a visual representation of the chaotic energy that often accompanies this card. The trees bend and sway, mirroring the disruptive force of the knight's presence. This wind can represent change, movement, and the constant flow of ideas. Knights, in the tarot, represent action and pursuit. They are the embodiment of forward momentum, the drive to achieve, and the courage to face challenges head-on. They are not passive observers. They are active participants in their own destinies. And in the Suit of Swords, this action and pursuit is specifically related to mental energy and communication. It's about how we use our intellect, our words, and our ideas to shape the world around us. It speaks to our ability to analyze, strategize, and articulate our thoughts effectively. When the Knight of Swords appears upright in a reading, it often indicates that others see you as sharp, quick-witted, and articulate. You possess a mental agility that allows you to process information rapidly and respond with precision. You're often perceived as the one with answers, the go-to person for solving problems and providing insightful perspectives. People trust your judgment and value your ability to think critically. You have a knack for cutting through the noise with clarity, getting straight to the point, and identifying the core issues at hand. You don't get bogged down in unnecessary details. You focus on what truly matters. People admire your ambition and drive, your unwavering commitment to achieving your goals. You inspire others with your passion and your willingness to take risks. You're a true go-getter, full of innovative ideas and boundless energy. You're constantly seeking new challenges and opportunities to learn and grow. Your enthusiasm is contagious, and you motivate those around you to strive for excellence. You're seen as a great debater, someone who can articulate their arguments persuasively and defend their beliefs with conviction. You enjoy intellectual sparring and are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom. You project an image of assertiveness and confidence, standing up for your beliefs and advocating for what you believe is right. You're not easily swayed by others, and you remain true to your own values. The wind, as we discussed, symbolizes your adaptability and fast-paced thinking. You're able to quickly adjust to changing circumstances and come up with creative solutions on the fly. Above all, you're a truth seeker, driven by a deep desire to understand the world around you and uncover hidden knowledge. You charge headfirst into challenges, determined to uncover the facts and expose any deception or falsehoods. You are relentless in your pursuit of knowledge. Your directness is valued by those who appreciate honesty and transparency. People always know where they stand with you because you communicate your thoughts and feelings openly and honestly. There's no hidden agenda or manipulation. You're a champion for change, a catalyst for progress, and a voice for those who are often unheard. You use your intellect to advocate for what's right, fighting for justice and equality with unwavering determination. But it's important to acknowledge that this intense energy can be a double-edged sword. At times, your drive can be perceived as haste or even recklessness. It's crucial to temper your enthusiasm with careful consideration and thoughtful planning. When the Knight of Swords appears reversed, the knight's energy scatters, and the positive qualities can become distorted. Others may see your intelligence as arrogance, your confidence as conceit. It's a reminder to practice humility and to be mindful of how your words and actions impact those around you. Your debates might be perceived as arguments, your passion as aggression. It's important to listen to others' perspectives and to engage in respectful dialogue, even when you disagree. You might be perceived as impulsive, acting without thinking and making decisions based on fleeting emotions. This impulsivity can lead to rash decisions, leaving chaos and unfinished projects in your wake. It's a call to slow down, to consider the consequences of your actions, and to prioritize thoughtful planning. Some may see you as unreliable, someone who makes grand promises but struggles to follow through. You might be perceived as full of talk, but lacking the dedication and discipline to bring your ideas to fruition. It's a reminder to cultivate perseverance and to commit to completing what you start. Your directness, which is usually a strength, could come off as rudeness, alienating those around you. Your words, instead of clarifying and illuminating, might be cutting and destructive, causing pain and resentment. It's a call to practice empathy and to choose your words carefully. Alternatively, the reversed Knight of Swords can indicate that you may be seen as blocked, unable to express your ideas or take action. You might be brilliant, but paralyzed by doubt and fear, unable to translate your thoughts into tangible results. It's a reminder to overcome your insecurities and to trust in your own abilities. In some cases, the reversed Knight of Swords can suggest that some might view you as manipulative, using your intellect to deceive and control others. You might be twisting words for personal gain, sacrificing integrity for short-term advantages. It's a call to examine your motives and to prioritize ethical behavior. You could be seen as unfocused, lacking direction and purpose. Jumping from idea to idea with no clear direction, you may struggle to commit to any one path. It's a reminder to set clear goals and to prioritize your efforts. Others may find your energy draining, perceiving you as overly critical, cynical, or demanding. Your constant analysis and relentless pursuit of perfection can be exhausting for those around you. It's a call to practice compassion and to offer encouragement rather than criticism. On a compassionate note, the reversed Knight of Swords might indicate that you are seen as burnt out, overwhelmed by stress and responsibilities. Your scattered energy could be a sign of exhaustion, a plea for rest and self-care. It's a reminder to prioritize your well-being and to seek support when you need it. Ultimately, the Knight of Swords serves as a mirror, reflecting how our mental energy is perceived by the world. It highlights the potential for both positive and negative interpretations of our intellect and communication style. Are you seen as a focused champion, a force for positive change, or a reckless force, leaving chaos in your wake. This card challenges us to wield our intellect with both courage and wisdom, to temper our ambition with compassion, and to use our words to build bridges rather than walls. How do you want your mind's energy to be felt by others? Do you want to be known for your sharp wit and insightful perspectives, or for your arrogance and recklessness? What impression does your communication leave? Does it inspire and uplift, or does it wound and discourage? The answer to these questions ultimately shapes your relationships, influences your opportunities, and determines your path forward on this journey of life. By understanding the nuances of the Knight of Swords, we can harness our mental energy for good and create a more positive impact on the world around us. Our final card in this exploration of perception is the Three of Pentacles. This card offers a unique lens through which we can examine how our skills, efforts, and contributions are viewed by those around us. It's a card about reputation, collaboration, and the tangible results of our work. The imagery often depicts a scene of teamwork and skill, perhaps in a cathedral under construction. We see artisans, monks, and architects working together, each contributing their expertise to a grand design. This visual representation immediately highlights the importance of collaboration and the value of diverse skills coming together to achieve a common goal. In the tarot, pentacles govern work, health, finances, and the material world. They represent our physical reality, our tangible achievements, and the resources we need to thrive. This suit delves into our connection with the earth and the practical aspects of our lives. The presence of threes here signifies collaborative creation. It's not just about individual effort, but about the synergy that arises when people work together, pooling their talents and resources to build something greater than themselves. It speaks to the power of shared vision and the importance of effective communication. When the Three of Pentacles appears upright, this card shows that others see you as competent, skilled, and dedicated. Your commitment to your craft is evident, and your expertise is recognized and appreciated. It suggests a positive reputation built on consistent effort and demonstrable results. You're a team player, valued for your attention to detail and willingness to collaborate. You understand that success is often a collective effort, and you actively contribute to a positive and productive work environment. Your ability to work well with others makes you an invaluable asset to any team. People see you as a lifelong learner, always improving and open to feedback. You embrace opportunities to expand your knowledge and refine your skills, demonstrating a commitment to continuous growth and development. This willingness to learn makes you adaptable and resilient in the face of new challenges. You're reliable, hardworking, and trusted to deliver quality results. Your dedication to excellence is unwavering, and you consistently strive to exceed expectations. This reputation for reliability makes you a go-to person for important tasks and projects. Your work is seen as meaningful, with a sense of purpose beyond the task itself. You approach your work with passion and dedication, finding fulfillment in contributing to something larger than yourself. This sense of purpose infuses your work with a special quality that resonates with others. Others are starting to recognize your talents and respect your growing mastery. Your hard work and dedication are paying off, and you're gaining recognition for your expertise and contributions. This acknowledgement can lead to new opportunities and greater professional fulfillment. You're seen as meticulous, patient, and focused on the details that matter. You understand that true excellence lies in the details, and you're willing to invest the time and effort necessary to ensure that every aspect of your work is of the highest quality. This attention to detail sets you apart and contributes to your overall success. You might be viewed as a good student or teacher, contributing to others' growth. You have a natural ability to share your knowledge and inspire others to learn and grow. Whether you're mentoring a junior colleague or simply offering guidance and support, you play a valuable role in fostering a culture of learning and development. The setting suggests your work has soul and significance. It's not just about completing tasks, but about contributing to something meaningful and lasting. This sense of purpose elevates your work and makes it more fulfilling. Reversed, the energy shifts, and the perceptions of your work may become less favorable. It's a signal to examine your approach and identify any areas where you may be falling short of expectations. In this inverted position, others may see you as uncooperative or unwilling to collaborate. This could stem from a reluctance to share ideas, a resistance to feedback, or a general unwillingness to work as part of a team. It's important to address these perceptions and actively demonstrate a commitment to collaboration. You might be perceived as lacking skill, cutting corners, or producing mediocre work. This could be due to a lack of training, a lack of attention to detail, or simply a lack of effort. It's crucial to identify the root cause of these perceptions and take steps to improve your skills and the quality of your work. Some see you as a perpetual student, always planning, never building. You may be spending too much time preparing and not enough time taking action and producing tangible results. It's important to strike a balance between planning and execution and to focus on bringing your ideas to fruition. Alternatively, your talents may go unrecognized, your efforts unseen or unappreciated. This could be due to a lack of visibility, a failure to communicate your accomplishments, or simply a lack of recognition from your superiors. It's important to advocate for yourself and ensure that your contributions are acknowledged and valued. You could be viewed as disconnected from your work, lacking passion or engagement. This could be due to a lack of interest in the task at hand, a feeling of being undervalued, or simply a lack of motivation. It's important to reconnect with your passion and find ways to make your work more meaningful and engaging. Others might see you as part of a dysfunctional team with conflict and miscommunication. This could be due to personality clashes, conflicting goals, or a lack of effective leadership. It's important to address these issues and work towards creating a more positive and productive team environment. There's a risk of being seen as unreliable or resistant to feedback. This could be due to a lack of commitment, a fear of criticism, or simply a lack of understanding of the importance of feedback. It's important to be open to feedback and to demonstrate a willingness to learn and improve. Some may feel you're in the wrong role, your talents mismatched to your work. This could be due to a lack of interest in the tasks you're assigned, a lack of the necessary skills, or simply a feeling that you're not being utilized to your full potential. It's important to explore alternative roles or responsibilities that better align with your skills and interests. You might be perceived as struggling to get projects off the ground, facing delays and setbacks. This could be due to a lack of planning, a lack of resources, or simply a lack of motivation. It's important to identify the obstacles that are preventing you from achieving your goals and to develop strategies for overcoming them. The Three of Pentacles asks a crucial question about your professional image. Are you seen as a dedicated team player, a valuable contributor, or as a source of conflict or mediocrity? This card compels us to consider the impact we have on those around us and the reputation we are building through our work. This card reflects how our tangible contributions are valued, not just by ourselves, but by the wider world. It's a reminder that our work has an impact and that we have a responsibility to ensure that impact is positive. How do you want your work to be seen? What kind of impression do you want to leave on your colleagues, your clients, and the wider community? What legacy are you building in the eyes of others? Are you creating something that will last, something that will be remembered and appreciated long after you're gone? The answer shapes your reputation and your sense of purpose. By understanding how others perceive our work, we can gain valuable insights into our strengths and weaknesses, and we can make conscious choices about how we want to be seen. Reflect on your role in collaboration and creation. Consider the ways in which you contribute to the collective effort and the impact you have on the final product. Ultimately, what do you want to be known for? The Three of Pentacles invites us to actively shape our professional identity and to create a legacy of skill, collaboration, and meaningful contribution. And there we have it. Three of Swords, Knight of Swords, and Three of Pentacles. Each card offers a unique window into how we're perceived, emotionally, intellectually, and through our work. Remember, these are reflections, not judgments. Energy can always shift. Use these insights for self-awareness and growth. If a message resonated, consider how you can lean into the positive or shift the challenging. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Subscribe for more tarot wisdom. Many blessings, sweeties.